So the game takes place in 450 AUC. Rome was sacked, it's on its knees and it needs to rise again. And we are basically covering the period where Rome is an emerging power. It has to struggle in order to have its place in the sun.
The Roman Republic era has lots of interesting aspects. It's an era where you create empires. It's actually a time period where you want to blob and paint the map in your own color.
Getting accuracy right is always going to be a challenge because nobody really knows everything. Historians try to puzzle it out.
The biggest challenge with historical authenticity in a time period like this is that not all the parts of the world had great written records.
Even if we can't get every single detail right, we still want to make it feel like an authentic experience, saying in the Roman era.
One misconception that we have about the Roman Republic is the Senate. The Senate wasn't divided between parties or around issues. It was organized around families and powerful influencers, and there were heavy shifting loyalties at the time.
The Romans were quite superstitious people. One of the things that they would do with any major decision, they would throw some grains to a chicken, and if the chicken didn't eat, that was a bad omen and they wouldn't go ahead. To make sure that they got the decision they wanted, they might starve the chicken and then make the decision, and then the chicken would eat vigorously.
It's important to care about history because history is essentially the study of the past, of our past. It's a way to understand how we lived, what we did. And the cool thing with Imperator Rome is that you can go back to classical era and rediscover it completely. It's a good way to immerse yourself into another era and discover it with a new eye. Sure, it's not necessarily always historically accurate, but it's authentic. We try to provide an immersive experience with as many details as possible that are actually related to history.